Number 10. Hell's Paradise. Gabimaru the Hollow is a legendary ninja assassin who feels nothing, or so he thought. Captured and sentenced to death, he discovers he can't be executed thanks to his near-immortal body. Offered a chance at freedom, he's sent with other criminals to a mysterious island filled with monstrous creatures, deadly rivals, and bizarre trials. While he slaughters enemies with ease, his true motivation is surprisingly pure: to return to his wife. Beneath his terrifying power lies a man desperate for love and redemption. Hell's Paradise is brutal, bloody, and beautiful all at once. Gabimaru is the kind of overpowered assassin that makes you go, yeah, I would not want to run into this guy in a dark alley. What makes him stand out, though, is the duality. He's an unstoppable killing machine who just wants to go home to his wife. Relatable, right? Okay, maybe not the assassin part, but the let me just live peacefully with my loved one part. Add in that stunning Mappa animation, and this show cements itself as one of the freshest assassin stories out there. Number 9. Assassination Classroom. When a mysterious creature threatens to destroy Earth, he makes a bizarre deal. He'll teach a class of misfit students, giving them the chance to assassinate him before graduation. Enter Koro Sensei, an unkillable assassin-turned-teacher with Mach 20 speed, unbreakable skin, and a knack for teaching life lessons in between dodging bullets. While the students grow stronger through assassination attempts, they also form a deep bond with their target. It's a bizarre mix of comedy, action, and heartfelt emotion that makes assassination surprisingly wholesome. Assassination Classroom is one of those anime that sneaks up on you emotionally. At first, it feels like a gag. Kids trying to kill their teacher, who can outrun fighter jets. But then, episode by episode, it becomes this masterpiece about growth, perseverance, and finding self-worth. Koro Sensei is technically the overpowered assassin here, but he's also the ultimate mentor. It's wild how an anime about please murder your teacher can leave you ugly crying by the finale. If you've ever wanted an assassin story that mixes comedy with soul, this is it. Number 8. Akame ga Kill. In a corrupt empire where the weak are exploited, the assassin group Night Raid rises to fight back. Among its members is Akame, a deadly assassin wielding Murasame, a cursed sword that kills with a single cut. Trained from childhood to kill without hesitation, Akame is both feared and respected. As battles with the Empire's strongest warriors unfold, Night Raid's mission turns bloody and tragic. It's a story of rebellion, sacrifice, and the brutal reality of being an assassin for justice. Akame ga Kill hits different because it doesn't romanticize the assassin life. It punches you in the gut with consequences. Akame herself is ridiculously overpowered, but it's not the power that makes her compelling, it's her emotional scars. The cursed sword gimmick is awesome, but also terrifying. Like, one scratch and boom, you're done. Watching this show, you'll laugh at the funny moments, cheer at the insane fights, and then get sucker punched with tragedy. It's basically emotional whiplash, Assassin Edition. Let's just say, if you like anime that doesn't pull punches, this one stays with you. Number 7. Rurouni Kenshin. Kenshin Himura was once the feared Hitokiri Batusai, an assassin whose blade helped shape the Meiji Restoration. Haunted by his bloody past, he now wanders as a protector, vowing never to kill again. Armed with a reverse blade sword, Kenshin's skills remain unmatched, making him an overpowered fighter, even when he restrains himself. Yet, enemies from his assassin days return, forcing him to confront the violence he left behind. His journey is one of redemption, peace, and battling shadows of the past. Kenshin is that character who could absolutely wipe the floor with anyone, but actively chooses not to. That restraint? Way harder than swinging a sword. Watching him fight is like poetry. Every swing, every dodge, every moment screams assassin precision. But what makes him legendary isn't just his power, it's his humanity. He's proof that even the deadliest assassin can strive for redemption. For me, Rurouni Kenshin balances old-school swordplay with character depth in a way modern anime rarely match. And seriously, who else could make a reverse blade sword look that cool? Answer: nobody. Number 6. Blade of the Immortal. Manji, a masterless samurai, is cursed with immortality after killing 100 men. His body is infested with bloodworms that heal any wound, no matter how gruesome. To lift the curse, he must kill 1,000 evil men, setting him on a brutal path as both assassin and executioner. With every battle, he's cut, stabbed, or torn apart, only to rise again. His journey is violent and unforgiving, but beneath the blood lies a story about justice, redemption, and the crushing weight of immortality. Blade of the Immortal is raw, messy, and honestly kind of uncomfortable at times, in the best way. Manji is technically invincible, but immortality here feels like a punishment more than a gift. Every fight is bloody and chaotic, and yet he just keeps coming back for more. I love how the anime doesn't sugarcoat the assassin life. It's ugly, it's relentless, and it eats away at your soul. Watching Manji reminds me that being overpowered isn't always a flex. Sometimes it's a curse that forces you to keep killing when you'd rather just rest. Number 5. Buddy Daddies. Kazuki and Rei are professional assassins, perfect at executing high-risk missions with deadly precision. But when they end up caring for a little girl named Miri, their assassin lives take a hilarious and heartwarming turn. Balancing firefights, espionage, and bedtime stories, the duo struggles to keep their secret lives hidden while learning what it means to be a family. Despite their deadly skills, Kazuki and Rei discover that raising a child might be the hardest mission they've ever faced. Buddy Daddies is pure gold because it takes the hyper-cool assassin trope and throws in parenting chaos. Watching Kazuki and Rei go from cold-blooded killers to fumbling dads is the kind of tonal whiplash that just works. One second they're mowing down enemies, the next they're trying to figure out how to cook breakfast or calm a tantrum. And honestly, it's adorable. The action slaps, but the family moments hit even harder. It's like if John Wick had to pack school lunches between missions. Easily one of the most charming assassin anime I've ever seen. Number 4. Noir. Mireille Bouquet, a skilled assassin for hire, and Kirika Yumura, a mysterious girl with unmatched killing instincts but no memories, form an uneasy alliance. Together, they adopt the codename Noir and dive into a world of conspiracies, rival assassins, and hidden truths. As Kirika's abilities prove far beyond human limits, the duo uncovers a sinister organization tied to their pasts. Stylish and atmospheric, Noir combines psychological drama with calculated assassination missions, making it a slow burn but unforgettable tale of deadly elegance. Noir feels like sipping dark wine while listening to gunfire in the background. Elegant, moody, and quietly deadly. It doesn't rely on flashy powers, but instead builds tension through atmosphere, mystery, and Kirika's almost supernatural assassin instincts. Watching her fight feels eerie, like she was born for death itself. Mireille balances her out with professionalism and emotional depth. It's underrated, but fans who love their assassin stories with sophistication and noir-style aesthetics will adore this. Also, the soundtrack? Absolutely haunting. Noir is proof you don't need over-the-top powers to feel overpowered. You just need precision and presence. Number 3. Assassin's Pride. In a society where nobility is tied to magical power, Melita Angel is shamed for showing none. Kufa Vampire, an assassin with secret vampiric abilities, is assigned to assess her worth and kill her if she fails. Instead, he risks everything by training her and protecting her identity. While hiding his true overpowered nature, Kufa faces enemies, prejudice, and conspiracies. The bond between assassin and student grows, turning what should have been a mission of execution into one of loyalty and defiance. Assassin's Pride is kind of like a fantasy assassin babysitting gig gone rogue. Kufa's supposed to kill this girl, but instead, he's like, nah, let's train her and flip the system the bird. Classic anime move, and I love it. He's ridiculously OP, but the restraint he shows is what makes his character shine. The world building is gorgeous, and while the story isn't perfect, it's dripping with that guilty pleasure charm. Also, the mentor-student dynamic between Kufa and Melita makes for some genuinely wholesome moments amidst all the shadowy assassin intrigue. Definitely worth the watch if you like secret powers. Number 2. My status as an assassin obviously exceeds the heroes. Oda Akira, a high school student with the rare ability to erase his presence, is transported to a fantasy world alongside his classmates. While they're chosen as heroes, Akira is given the role of assassin, a class far deadlier and more versatile than the hero himself. Using stealth, cunning, and overwhelming power, Akira navigates betrayal, dangerous dungeons, and political conspiracies. Torn between helping his classmates and following his own path, he discovers that being an overpowered assassin is both a blessing and a curse. This one scratches that classic isekai itch, but adds assassin flavor to the mix. Instead of the usual hero is OP setup, we get Akira casually outclassing the supposed chosen one. And honestly, it's hilarious. The dude's stealth game is so strong, he could probably hide from his own shadow. What I love is how suspicious he is of the kingdom. It's that paranoid gamer energy we all secretly have when playing RPGs. The fights are fun, the premise is fresh, and Akira proves that sometimes the guy in the shadows is way more dangerous than the one in the spotlight. Number 1. Under Ninja Modern Japan still has ninjas, hidden assassins operating in the shadows. Among them is Kuro Kumagakure, an unemployed young man who looks like a lazy slacker. But beneath the hoodie and lack of motivation, he's an elite assassin armed with high-tech ninja gear and overpowered skills. As he's pulled into secret missions involving espionage, rival ninja clans, and international plots, Kuro proves that even the most unassuming people can be lethal killers when the time comes. It's stylish, gritty, and full of dark humor. Under Ninja is basically what happens if you gave a modern, neat assassin-level skills. Kuro looks like he spends his day doom-scrolling on his phone, but the moment he's in action, it's chaos. The mix of modern tech with old-school ninja vibes is such a fun twist. Plus, the comedy absolutely slaps. This isn't your traditional stoic assassin story. It's messy, weird, and sometimes absurd. But that's the charm. It feels fresh in a genre that usually sticks to tropes. If you've ever wanted modern-day assassins with hoodie energy, this is the anime for you. And there you have it. 10 anime where the main characters are assassins, and not just any assassins, but overpowered legends. From tragic swordsmen to assassin dads, this list proves the genre has way more variety than people realize. So which one's your favorite? Drop it in the comments, and let's talk assassins.